That's for- I'd say this is Pins, but he doesn't play 2K. For other games. This TikTok. No, I said this TikTok. I said is you, but you don't play 2K, and it says 2K in it. You already know. You already know. You said. I thought. I thought you said you did know in the text. Oh. Oh shit, Yankee. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, good. That's good. Wow. I think he kind of disagreed with me or said girl, but it was only that one time when he was on, when he first brought it. They have so many cap breakers, brother. Yeah, he does that all the time. Or coffee. Like, no. 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 No, not really. He had a lot of friends, and we didn't let people pick on him. The only people that pick on him is friends, but that's just friends going back and forth. Not real pick on. What the fuck? Are you ready? Yeah. You could have asked Ease the other night, but you didn't get on that night. It's the night that you worked late. Ease got on. Yeah. And he was already off by then. Yeah. He made the party. I went, whoa, what the fuck? Is this real? Tony went from ordering food or whatever the fuck he said in chat when I made a party to joining right away when he's made a party. I'm like, you motherfucker. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he had movie plans today or what. Oh, it just doesn't show him online. I thought maybe he was just playing Marvel or something. I don't know, but are your game done yet? Oh damn. Me, this escape room is so hard, boss. You were at work. It's me. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I wonder if my shit updated yet. It probably won't update till like maybe tomorrow. Hopefully it ships tomorrow for it actually gets here Friday. Let's see what it says now. Same for episode 1. No, I thought maybe my guy was too, but it's all quarterbacks from other schools right now. They're holding us right now. The quarterback I just played against is in it. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, well, he did go off on me, but come on, he lost the game. Nice. Let's. I know the running back that I have that transferred to me is fucking killing it. He's gonna run the ball last year till the end, the quarterback. That's funny. That's fucked. No, I'm not trying to make no fucking stupid highlight thing. No, I'm scrolling down and you keep trying to do shit. Damn, TikTok. uh, who plays them? Isn't it the Bills tomorrow? Bills and Jets, right? No, Bills and Dolphins. Bills and Dolphins. Okay. You guys got the Patriots. But yeah, Tony won't be on Sunday. He's going to the game. Damn, I'm not gonna be on Saturday. I'll be on Sunday. No one else is gonna be on. Cause I'm going antelope hunting Saturday, but with my gun. instead of my bow because it opened on Monday. It's been just bow season for animals, but antelope rifle opened on Monday, so we're going Saturday. I should be on Sunday. I don't know if you will be though, since you got your thing. And then Tony's going to the football game, so he won't be on. Dan, too bad one of these. If I wasn't hunting and one of these games was in the morning, I could have went to Colorado and went to the Boise game and Wyoming game. They're both playing in Colorado this weekend, but the times are still one's at 5, one's at 8:15. But the one would get over as the other one's probably about to start, but they're not in the same town, so damn. Plus I'm going hunting, so I can't do that anyways. If the one game was at like 1 and the other game was at 8, oh, that would have been perfect. Then I probably would have had that planned. That would have been sick. How far are Boulder and Colorado Springs from each other? Let's look it up. Fuck, what? I don't know. Oh, see, they're 2 hours from each other. Oh. Boulder and Colorado Springs. See, so one of the games would have been in the morning and one would have been at night, which is not the case. I had baseball for every week. And too, just click on play game and it'll search. I'm on that right now. Yeah, it just says 10-4 I joined along, you know. Oh yeah, we're pulling all right out. Will the streak stay alive or the road team wins the streak?
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Raiders will boot it away to start the game. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go to the ground, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Try and play action. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Finds his tight end.
Listen, I know that game didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
Makes his man miss. They finally wrestled out the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs. Like
he makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finding open areas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance defense because they are a good one.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to Jones. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down.
Still going. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Segal. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. Offense scoops it up and still going. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 11 over FIU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
To the air, it's McNabb. Release to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Jones. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll try to get it through the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jones. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out route. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
Man, when I blitz as a defense, I want to get home. I got to get to that quarterback, get him on the ground, not hit him as he's throwing it, and he gets it off right here. Just a split second too late. Didn't get to the quarterback in enough time. The quarterback did a good job.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Back to throw. It's McNabb. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And off to Jones.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. Slithers into space. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through pick up the first down on the fake field goal.
I've
It's
never
nice to be
tried
a
that. I don't
riverboat
know
gambler and all,
why.
but
I decided
man,
to
oh
try
man,
that.
when it goes against you, it can be ugly.
It couldn't even give me the option.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Back to pass, it's McNabb. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That
did
clock is
all
not
the
your friend.
way.
You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the...
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. To the air, it's McNabb. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. NC State quick to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just...
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Looking for a man. It's McNabb. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Here we go. Back to pass. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open, and then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
He makes the grab for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by a single possession late. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job on the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
The kick is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Zips it out to his man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Floating away. He'll throw it. He's got him. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
He'll try to do it himself. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's McNabb. Finds his tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short.
No, you don't have to get off of it.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I honestly do that, I do think.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams.
What the heck? That is weird.